Hopefully this is bright enough. Well, it's as bright as it's going to be right now. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for watching A Touch of Tarot. Let's see if this gets any brighter. Yeah, I'll leave it here. I hope you're all doing well. I will just make sure that this is public because I do want this to be for everyone to join. Hi, there's some people on here. Great. Okay, I'm going to light this candle. Oh my gosh, I was sent the best custom made candles. The smells are freaking phenomenal. Banana nut bread. And I was like, that's it. I'm going to save these for the readings. When I do the readings, I love the logo because I feel it's like that twin flame type of logo to create one. I hope everyone's doing well. For those of you that are waiting on your readings, I am getting to them. I've been back now maybe about 5 days, and I really had to do a restore of my energy. Hi, everyone. Because Paris was draining. I was actually there during a huge protest. I don't know if it was in the news. There was the yellow jackets going on. The politicians there, you know, they're doing what they're doing. I'm not going to get into it, but it was just really draining time to go because no transportation was working. It was crazy, but I love it. So I loved every second of it, I must say. Okay, so I've already pulled the cards. This is the 18 card spread. And the reason I already pulled the cards is because I'm not using my regular deck for the 18 card spread. This is a new deck I have, and I just wanted to actually go through the images and messages I pick up. Because I like to know the deck, especially for this spread, because I know this spread. I've done it now for about a year. It's one of my favorite, and I came up with it on my own. So let me just turn down this. Let's begin. I got this new beautiful deck, the Osho Zen Tarot. Now, I'm not sure if there's a few different Osho Zens because I thought I already had this deck, and I did not. And this deck is very powerful, I gotta say. And I wanted to pick an overall energy from this deck because I forgot to do it with this deck. And we got the Creator. And the beautiful thing about this Creator, because for many of you, this reading will be about your person. And, you know, for many of you, your person is a masculine or is the masculine energy, the runner energy here. So it's really interesting that we got the King of Fire here. And I will go over a couple of the descriptive sentences here. It says, the Zen master in this card has harnessed the energy of fire and is able to use it for creation rather than destruction. So what I got from that first sentence, and I'm just going to stop here and get into it, is that we have this masculine energy who's actually starting to master himself, who's actually starting to realize that he is the creator of everything that's happening in his world. And when it comes to his person, you guys are both co-creating with both of your energies, your thoughts, your words, whatever you're putting out there. He invites us to recognize and participate with him in the understanding that belongs to those who have mastered the fires of passion without repressing them or allowing them to get destructive and out of balance. And I feel like in the past, many of the masculines and feminines combined, we're kind of creating this destructive energy a lot of times by giving into passion first because it's so powerful. It's such a powerful energy between the two of you. And if you haven't given into that passion, there's also a destructive energy to this fantasy and this fantasy world. And there is this energy of people creating an image of their person. And I'm not saying your person isn't wonderful. I even had to give myself a little bit of a reality check recently and realize, because I've had this done to me, where people have created an image of me in their mind, and then I didn't live up to that expectation. And it's actually quite scary thinking that someone may be creating an image within themselves about you. And you knowing within your heart, but that's not me. And so, like, I don't know why I'm really mentioning that, but I just want to bring that up because I do feel that that was what was going on. And I feel like a lot of people are becoming more disciplined within their thoughts and their imagination, and also strong within themselves to realize you want to have a true reflection of what's inside of you, and you don't want anyone creating something in their mind that you aren't. And so it's very important for this person here, this masculine energy, I feel, to start becoming one within themselves and starting to reflect on the outside what truly is in the inside and what they're discovering about themselves and about the situation. This is the king of fire, okay? And this energy here with this king of fire, I love it because I feel like it's not a player energy anymore. It's someone who's actually turned their games and their playing energy into knowledge and understanding. And it's really interesting because I've already saw the cards that came out, and it's almost a little too late in a sense for some, but it's not that it's too late. Please don't give up on that one sentence. But it is in a sense because a lot has come out. And unfortunately, it's taken so long for these things to come out. I wish that they could have just came out in the beginning, but this is the twin flame journey or the soulmate journey or the crazy ass freaking relationship journey that this group is going through. Okay, so let's get right into the 18 card energy here. And as you know, I do offer this, and the way it goes is it's 18 cards in total, 6 questions, 3 cards each question. Normally in my normal deck that I use for this, reversals don't matter, and I'm not sure what I'm going to go with here because I do feel like there's a huge message with the reversals, especially the first 2 that we got. So what does this person think about you? I am going to tell you because I really dissected this first question. And don't take it personal. The energies change, but it's good to know what you're working with because maybe you're going to have to intercept here. Maybe your person is thinking way worse. Maybe it's the energy you're pushing out, or you have to double check the energy you're pushing out to let them know you're welcoming them in. But what is your person thinking of you right now? We have the moon card in reverse and the emperor in reverse. Now, these cards are very descriptive and very unique energies. I mean, I'm going to show this once. You guys are going to ask. Some people are going to ask. Well, I've shown it, and so now you can find this deck on your own. Let's start with the emperor. And the first message I got with this had to do with the lack of respect. Now, this is showing like a town hall meeting where clearly there's a gathering, there's a group of people, and I feel like obviously there's levels here, and there's someone who may be in charge of this group or in charge of making sure this group comes together and does what they have to do, organization skills, the whole energy that an emperor normally does take on, but even bigger. This is someone who has a lot of responsibility and takes care of a lot of people and delegates. And I feel with it being in reverse, in the moon card in reverse, and the 7 of swords here, there's something that has come out. And unfortunately, as I said, there's been a lot of secrets, and, don't take them to heart. This happens, and mind my friggin' nails. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to go natural here, and it's a very hard process to keep nail polish on natural nails. I'm so sorry. So anyhow, we have this energy of something that's come out, and it comes further down the line because I've already saw the cards, and it is about the truth, and it's about the crooked truth. It's about the not so truth. Your person has told you a lot of things, but they've had a lot of twists and turns to the actual truth of the matter. With the moon card in reverse, and I see this crab. It's not a crab, it's a lobster, but I want to use that word about, the garbage eaters, the bottom feeder energy here coming out. What's been hidden at the bottom, it has been pulled out. And this could have happened very recently. We have a lot of moon energies that have been passing by us. This could be on the way to happening, and good for you if it hasn't happened yet, because now you're kind of one step ahead of this. And your person is thinking, you've found out some truths. Here's the energy of a feminine going into the woods, and you guys may not be able to see it due to the quality of the camera, but there's a bunch of swords over here. And this is the hidden truths that have come out because someone has been doing some research. And I also see in this Seven of Swords, I see three cups as well, and I see multiple pentacles, maybe two or three, and I also see one, two, three, four wands. So doing the math there, Three of Cups, this can be third party energy. Two of Pentacles, not knowing what to do here. Four of Wands, involving a home, involving a relationship, involving a situation. This person has clearly found something out. And the masculine is thinking, or your person is thinking right now, that you've lost respect for them. Okay. And that makes it really difficult when they jump to conclusions. Because that happens all the time. And it's almost like this energy with a lot of the masculine runners where things get a little bit tough and they just want to give up. They're like, well, I can't do anything about it. I can't solve it. I'm not good enough. Forget it. I might as well give up. So that kind of sucks that this person is feeling that you've lost some respect. And maybe you have lost some respect. Maybe it's gone on long enough. And you're annoyed that, this person wasn't telling you the full truth. There's something about the crooked truth here. And I'm getting that from the shape of the swords. They're not straight. They're crooked. They're off. They're wobbly. Okay. You see his sword. You can get a good picture of that. That's the King of Swords there that came out. But there's also that sword in the reverse card, that wobbly sword. So this truth has come out. And for the next question, how does this person feel about you? So we have the Queen of Pentacles. It's actually called the Elder of Pentacles. There's no Queen and King here. There's these elder energies, and then there's these novice energies. So I'm just figuring this stuff out too for myself. I don't believe there's a king and queen. Anyhow, we have the king and queen of two different suits. And interestingly enough, I see in the king, I see that they wear the same scarves that actually have two pentacles on each end. So that's quite interesting in that yellow and green energy here. But what this person is feeling about you. Now, there's so much messages in this message. And let's start with you. This person is feeling like you have waited a long time for this, and you have become very wise in this time that you have been waiting. This person feels as though you're actually about to start a new journey here, that you've in one way or another put out the flame. If you can see that smoke behind her, that's from a wand. She also has another wand in her hand, which is lit. And I don't know if you can see the bottom of it, but there's actually like a magnifying star, and it's almost leading her into a new direction. So I feel with the Elder of Pentacles here, you have had time to grow very wise, to work on yourself, to work on your business. For some of you, you have closed this book, at least for now. You've worked on your abundance. You've worked on nurturing yourself, and maybe even come this spring that's just passed. I mean, we're not even in winter yet, right? Or spring, fall, sorry. We're not in winter yet. So maybe this is actually what's happening now. And I feel like your person, they're feeling that you've done so much work on yourself. You've become such a grounded individual. You're not waiting for them. This is what I'm picking up, guys. So I hate giving and I'm not saying it's going to happen or anything like that, but I'm saying what they're feeling and thinking. And I feel like here you are, here's like your young energy and the truth, you're ready to go and explore life and to go wherever this direction leads you, wherever you're being directed to go with your magical wand. You've put this imagination fantasy wand out because, he hasn't stood up. This person hasn't stood up to the truth for you, and they've given you wobbly truth. So you're ready to go and explore. And I feel like this beautiful elderly of Pentacles is the representation of how wise you've become as a divine feminine, whatever it may be, divine feminine, masculine, whatever represents you, but you're ready to take your wisdom. I mean, if he's not there, or if he's not ready to face the truth, or if he's still cold, or if he's still giving you wobbly truths, who would blame you? So you have this king here, and I feel he feels that he hasn't given you the truth. And this is why he's been shut down. There's clearly something this person is taking care of. I see a family and two robins in the back. So maybe robin, the word, the bird, whatever it may be relevant to you. But a cardinal, I'm sorry, it's not a robin, it's a cardinal. It's corrected there. This person also sees you as shutting down communication and just moving on, moving forward, taking action to bring your knowledge and your happiness and your wisdom to somewhere, to some sort of location. I'm not even seeing you going to someone. I'm seeing you in a remote location alone and happy. And I do think that that's a very strong energy that will be happening for those who have become this wise and have become this in love with life and in love with the signs that are coming your way and the connection you're having. I feel like a lot of us at this point, we're not even looking for another person. If we're going to go, we're going to go do this on our own for now and explore us some more, because it's been a great ride. It really has. So how does your person feel about this union? Okay. We have the Six of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. I'm going to put the Eight of Pentacles there aside for now. Almost looking at that Six of Cups, there's no man in that picture. There's a woman with a bunch of kids around her. I'm just saying the truth. It is what it is. There's a cat. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 cups in the Six of Cups, by the way. I guess those little teacups that the kids are using, 5, 6, 7, and a creamery. Okay, I'm seeing more cups here. Sorry, I got to get the numbers. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm seeing the big picture here. I mean, what can we say? What does your person feel about this union? That is true love. This person, he's not here. He's not here. It's like he has a wish and he sees the potential in it. This person sees like the masculine, because the masculine's not here. Here's his sword. He's left his mark, Ace of Swords here. But he's gone. There's his yellow, I almost said kerchief, his yellow shawl, whatever you want to call it, but he's gone. He could be gone to do work, because we have the Eight of Pentacles. But I feel like this is about the feminine holding everything down and this person being absent. And I think that this person sees so much potential in you, and it actually gets a little overwhelming when I look at it, because even, the feminine here knows how solid she is as a person, and she's doing it all. She's taking care of the kids here. She's taking care of other people it can represent. If there's no kids, the animals, she's giving love. She's spreading love. Her energy is just that of love. All these cups are filled with flowers, except for this one, empty, and this one in her hand, empty. However, we have a child offering her love, so she's gotten love where she can, and she's made the best of it. She's, for a lot I pick up, they've been inside. You've been inside too long. You've been very sheltered or sheltering yourself. I know it's winter time and it's not the best time to go out, but I think it's time to get out. About the union, your person knows it needs more than one-sided effort. And I just feel like in regards to this union, your person just sees you doing it all. You're carrying the weight. They know that they're absent. Um, they're embarrassed about their not full truths, their wobbly truths, and they're in and out like the wind, gone like the wind energy, you know? And maybe with this overall energy of the creator here, this person is realizing that everyone's involved in creating this. They're becoming more centered. Remember, the message here is about this person becoming more centered, this King of Wands. So maybe he's finally realizing, he's really, I don't want to say let you down, but like hasn't partaken, I'm probably saying that in the wrong context. He hasn't partaked in this as much as he could have. Okay. So that's how he feels about the union. Does he want to make this union work? Does he or she, your person? This was really interesting. It's almost like, because I'm seeing the little white cat here again, and it's over here in the Six of Cups. So what that tells me, even though your person's been absent, energetically, spiritually, whatever little white cat means to you, I'll tell you, for me, it does have significance. I do look at that often as masculine energy for some reason. It just because of things that happen. But even like any cat energy, sometimes I look at it as masculine energy, but the white ones in particular, because those are rare. So does your person want to make this happen? Like there's a big issue here, okay? Now, I remember when I saw these cards, I first felt like this person's being sacrificed. And this is a very dark card. This is the Hanged Man. And as you can see, there's two people tying this person up. Like, as far as I'm concerned, they are tying this person up because it is the Hangman. I'm not seeing them helping this person loose. So what this tells me, like, it's almost like people are trying to sacrifice this person to the masses, because in the back, there's almost like a witch hunt going on, So does this person want to make this work? There's a powerful energy here of being worried about what others will think, being worried about being burned for liking someone who's not a typical type. Like, come on, the Queen of Pentacles and looking like this is not your typical woman. Especially when she's backed by the Two of Wands energy. Like, this is an explorer, a worldly person. Like, this is someone who's very in depth with themselves, connected to themselves. This isn't your regular. It's like this person worries about being burned at the stake. It's like this person may know that you're very in tune for some of you. This person may be very in tune because look at the level that they're at. Even the King of Swords, right? They could hide how in tune they are from other people because it's their worst fear. Maybe they were a witch or whatever a male masculine witch is back in the days. Maybe they got burned at the stake for being different. So maybe this is a fear of theirs. So I wanted to call this the Novice of Wands, but it's not. So I take it this is the Initiate. I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing that totally wrong. I'm just trying to figure out what position this is because we have the Elder. So this would be the Knight of Wands. And interestingly enough, it's in reverse. And interestingly enough, we have this energy here again of that yellow scarf. And I feel like this person's message here has to do with like if they were younger, if they were braver, if they had that spunk in them, which they've clearly lost right now. They've lost some of that. They would move forward. They would save the day. They would come in and rescue you. They would show up. And maybe this person is realizing with this King of Wands overall energy, that they didn't represent the union properly. Like they let themselves be strung up, blindfolded, tied up, held back, kept in the dark. They some of you, they kept you in the dark and they were in the dark with you. Like your situation was all up in the dark. So, right, I need water, maybe. Maybe not. Okay. So, do they want to make this work? They just don't feel capable at this time. It's whoever this is. I mean, or they're. I feel like it's this energy, honestly. But they're looking back, and I need to grab water, guys. I'm really sorry. Yay! I got this beautiful gift from Gina. She's up on here, and I thank you so much. It's water with some clearing energy in there. Okay, so how do they feel about the union? Honestly, like they have a wish that they could have a new beginning here. And I'm not saying that they won't. I just say currently, or what they're realizing they were thinking is that something bad was going to happen. But I feel with this energy, they're clearing that. So they're coming to this realization that they got to be strong and take charge of their energies or where they're putting their energy towards. And they can use that same passionate energy towards taking action and moving towards what they want. And the reason that I do feel positive about that is because the next question is the near future, most likely possible actions. And the first card that came out is the element of chalice. And I don't know if that's the same as the, I feel like it's not because we have an ace here. So no, it's not the same, but it is talking about the element of love. It's not an ace of cups. I have to learn these lessons still, as I said. But we do have the element of cups here. And along with that, we have the magician. And along with that, we have the Seven of Wands. And so, what I feel the near future actions that are happening here is someone is ready to take their power back and manifest an outcome they want in love. And not only that, it's actually going to take the two of you with this Seven of Wands. It's important that it's going to take the two of you. There may be some reaching out, some sort of communication, whether it be on the spiritual level or on the physical level, because it really can go both ways. um it's gonna require your help, by the way. It's This person can't fix all their mistakes on their own, sorry. So energetically, definitely you're gonna have to, this is the thing. I'm just getting this message for some of you. You're so eager to leave. um did you ever like just think about, and I'm not putting you down, you do what you want, but did you ever think about putting that same energy in to somehow like committing to this? Okay, so that's like there's some sort of an energy like that. Like maybe there can be a turnaround where you guys just come to an agreement, like, let's really commit to this. No matter how hard it is and no matter how easy it is, like it's not easy, that's for sure. But let's commit to this, okay? And so here is the final message. Now, this, I can't believe we got this card. I just looked this card up yesterday. I remember the message I got, but I forgot that it was this card. I'm actually going to read that card because there was a little twist to it. It's the Eight of Swords. And for some reason I thought it was the 10 of Swords, but this is the Eight of Swords. And this card is pretty interesting, I must say. I'm going to start with that energy. Serenity that provides a glimmer of chance when all else seems lost. Sorry. Hope and self-confidence. This final message, I find it very interesting. With the Justice card and with the Five of Cups, the first message I had got when I first had saw this image, and I didn't look into it too much, or I would have realized it's the 8 and not the 10, was that all slates have to be wiped clear. Everything has to be let go of. All past situation has to be thrown out, and it's time to focus on this connection. Now, looking at the Eight of Swords here, I'm going to say it's either higher elements out there that are rooting for you, are holding on even when you don't have faith, or it could be a little bit of blockage that you really have to get yourself out of. But I do feel it's more with the latter message there, where this person, if she can just break free of that dark energy or whatever it is that's covering her own thoughts, it goes back to the thoughts. There's help right there. You just have to walk through the swords. There's people holding hands, welcoming you. With the Justice card, there's two people here. And it's like they're both helping. So it can be that same energy of this light energy helping, because they're both wearing white as well. And they're both helping a girl in dark color. So that could be the same person. So there's light at the end of the tunnel is what I hear. I don't know what that's about there. Oh, I see. There's people here trying to help push you, even if your masculine isn't present right now, okay? Um, they want to help push you. That's what I'm going to go with here. And with the Five of Cups, it's about letting go. There's literally the two cups right behind her with that person if she could just let it go. So I'm not saying your person's perfect. I'm saying I believe that they're coming to a realization that they are the creator. They are responsible for what they've created this far, and they may be coming forward asking for a peaceful resolution, trying to work on this together. Maybe you want to suggest it if they come forward. Maybe it's time you take charge instead of just wanting to go. And I get it, guys. Like sometimes you want to just leave the situation, but remember this. Yes, I believe you can leave the situation and you can meet someone else and you can have a great time. I don't know for sure if you can ever let go of your twin, your soulmate, your true, even look at even weak soulmates, just even people we've had experiences with, we still think about them. So imagine how strong this is going to be, especially when you're here at a time when this is what's happening and people are realizing, and there's all these revelations coming and these couples getting together and changing the world. Well, I don't know if you're able to just walk away from that if you're here on a mission like that, if you've already agreed. So I hope that this message helps. And for anyone that is still waiting, I am doing the readings. I've done a few today. I don't want to settle either. Brenda, I see you. I don't know if you're Brenda waiting for a reading. I do have a Brenda waiting for a reading. I still have quite a few to do, but they should be done hopefully within the next couple days. But I do appreciate you all being here. I'd really appreciate if you like my video. Mind my nails, guys. I'm trying to go natural. And, this is why I ever got fake nails, because you just can't keep them good for YouTube. But anyhow, I don't care. I'd rather go natural. And yeah, everyone just have yourself a really good day, okay? Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you soon. I do feel the urge to do more karmic readings lately. I don't know if that's something that's really on people's minds or what, but I definitely, I almost did another karmic reading yesterday, so that's all. But okay, thank you so much, guys. Bye for now.